Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for clicking. This is my fifth update for the Ancient Mythos project pan. Daria created this Pantastic Ladies project. It is themed around Greek mythology this year, so there are different figures from Greek mythology all lined up with prompts. I am randomizing mine and doing it rolling style. It's also progressive, so if I get to an update and I have nothing to roll out, I bring something in anyway. I do have a rollout this time though, but I'm going to go ahead and start with what's been in here the longest. I do have products that have been in here since the intro. First is Athena. She is the goddess of wisdom and war, and on the subject of wisdom, it is a product that was recommended to you. A friend recommended to me this perfectly posh healer skin stick. My goal is to finish this, and this is really boring because you're supposed to be able to roll this back down, but I can't, so I can't show progress. Disclaimer, it's a nice day outside today and I live near a range, so the sound you may be hearing in the background is what you think it is, but everything's fine, don't worry. Back to Athena. I have not used this, I don't think, in the last month. I haven't had an occasion to. It is something that is supposed to help heal small injuries, and I haven't really had any. So this is still in the project. It's really just in the project so that I will use it, because honestly, if it weren't, I wouldn't even bother. Next is Psyche. She is represented by a product that you would repurchase forever because she was born human but became immortal when she drank ambrosia. I would always repurchase Tula moisturizers. This one happens to be the intense version because it was on sale at the time, so I went for it. My goal is to finish this, and I knew this would be in here for a while. There it is inside, if you can see that, and it's about there, so I'm about halfway through it. It's going to be another few months, but I do like this moisturizer. I don't think I necessarily need this much moisture this time of year, but it's not bothering me in any way. I use this at night and I feel nice and hydrated. So this will be in here for a while yet, but I do really like it. Next is Heracles. Since he had superhuman strength as a demigod, he is represented by a strong product, something that really pulls your look together. For me, that's foundation. I know there are people who don't use foundation, but I need some type of base for me, whether it's a foundation or a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer or something to even out my skin tone a bit. I picked this Bare Minerals Original Foundation in the shade Neutral Ivory. My goal was to finish it. There wasn't much left, and I can't get anything else out of here. There is a wee little bit of powder in the bottom there, but I cannot get it out of those holes, and I can't get this out of the little jar. So this is a goal met. I would consider repurchasing this, but I would buy it in a lighter shade. I had bought this originally in the summer when I was a bit more tan, and it still worked on me, but it wasn't the best shade match through the winter. And I don't tend to get as tan now as I did whenever I lived somewhere where I previously lived. I get a little bit less sun now, which is fine, but this is now out as an empty. Then there's Persephone. She is the queen of the underworld, and she spends half the year there and half the year with her mother Demeter. And so she's the explanation for the seasons. When she's with Demeter, Demeter is happy, and it is spring and summer and times when things grow, and then she is sad when her daughter has to go to the underworld to be with her husband. So Persephone is a product that you bring out for a specific season. Similarly to summer and spring and things that grow, this is the Completely Bare Don't Grow There. It's a moisturizer and hair growth inhibitor, or so it claims. I don't think it actually does that. I use this on my arms and I don't really see a difference. That's what's left. My goal is to finish this. I think this will be gone by next time. It is a decent moisturizer, even if it doesn't actually inhibit hair growth. It has a very light lemongrass type scent, which is fine. And so this should be rolling out next time. I won't buy it again because it doesn't perform as advertised. Next is Calypso. She is represented by a product that you never want to let go of. She was one of the people, creatures, things that prevented Odysseus from returning home in the Odyssey, and so she was really obsessed with Odysseus, and she wouldn't let him leave her island for 7 years, and after 7 years and he still wasn't romantically interested in her, she gave up. That is my dog trying to play, and that's why the ring light keeps moving. She's something that you never want to let go of, and I never want to let go of a detangling spray. This one is the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler from Drybar, and I like this one. I wouldn't necessarily have to repurchase this one, though I would, but it's a very nice detangler. I was here when I brought it into the project. That's from a previous project, and now I'm down here. I am trying to finish it, so that should be another month or two. It works great, and we're in the time of year when I need a detangler more because I'm outside more and there's more wind and my hair gets more tangly. And my hair does get pretty tangly because it's fine. But this is still in here and I'll be finishing it either next month or the month after. And the last product I was working on was for Dionysus. He is the god of wine, so he was something wine colored or something you would wear for a night out because he's all about a party. I picked the Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast Pocket Back because champagne is wine and therefore anything champagne colored is wine colored, right? My goal is to finish it. I didn't get all that far. I don't use hand sanitizer as often as I should, quite honestly, but I did use it a few times and it is still in here. I do have Heracles rolling out whenever I finish this foundation, so I do have something else coming in. So I randomized the next prompt. The prompt that Tiny Decision gave me was the Argo. The Argo is the ship that sailed Jason and his crew on their quest to get the Golden Fleece, and so it is a flagship product or a product that a brand is known for. Fenty has become a very popular brand, but its initial very successful product was the gloss bombs. That's what really put Fenty on the map. It was coming into the beauty business as a lot of celebrities were at the time, and that's what kind of made Fenty stand apart, whereas a lot of other celebrity lines didn't really do quite as well as Rihanna's did. So this one is actually from the Heat line, but I'm still counting it as being their flagship product. It's the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heat in the shade Lemon Lava, and my goal is going to be to use this 10 times. So there's my update. I have one rollout and one roll in. For next time, I think I'll have at least one. I'm really quite confident that I'll finish this moisturizer for Persephone, and I might manage to finish off the detangler. I might manage to get the 10 uses on the lip gloss. We'll see. But in any case, I will have something new coming in next time. Wish me luck. Good luck with your projects, and I'll see you next month. Bye.